I spent close to 40 years thinking we lived on a ball. But then a light bulb went off and I became the smartest person in the world.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, where today I'm going to be taking a look at a new flat earther, Cece, smartest person in the world. Before we begin, remember to subscribe and like the video.
I really want to talk to you about the space shuttle. And I was on somebody's channel the other day watching this, and he has a lot of interesting things to say, and I'm going to share it with you right now. I believe his channel is UAP, and he's got plenty of subs, so, you know, just look for it. It's called the Space Shuttle Hoax, just in case if I screwed his channel name up. And he discussed how possibly the middle rocket, that's the orange rocket, is actually filled with helium. And these things are like bouncy houses, you know, and that's all it basically is. And which is an amazing thought, because I want you to go back, way back, to the first space shuttle launch that we had, and just take a quick look at it, you know. Uncover the lies, because this thing does not look like a solid rocket booster at all. I mean, it really doesn't.
The space shuttle is apparently a bouncy castle. Okay, well, taking a look at the pictures, it definitely looks solid to me, but it may not look as solid due to only being used for fuel and oxidizer storage.
Go back to the Challenger shuttle disaster. Well, fake disaster, of course. And take a look at the way the sun glistens off of this this rocket. There goes another helicopter. I'm telling you, every like 3 minutes one passes by here. When that reflection that you see of the sun right at the tip of that rocket, it just looks, it doesn't look like it's reflecting off of metal. It looks like it's reflecting off of some sort of like plastic layer or something like that.
First of all, that tragedy claimed 7 lives in the pursuit of knowledge, and without any proof, you call it fake. Secondly, the reflection is caused by polyurethane foam, which is an insulator and the final coat of the tank, and is reflective.
And I think it very well could be, because if you look at these launches, about, I don't know, 5 seconds before they let these things go, you can see the thing is wobbling a little bit, almost like it's losing its balance. How could that be? This thing is solid, you know? I mean, this has got 3 solid rocket boosters supposedly on it that weigh God knows what, and then the shuttle on it. How could this thing just be like hovering around, and then it takes off? All right, the 2 rockets on the side, yes, those are actually rockets. I'm talking about the cylinder in the middle, possibly is a bouncy house filled with helium. And it would explain a lot. When these things explode, they explode into a billion pieces. There's no trace of anything. How could that be? There's no metal, there's no nothing. It's just nothing.
Never have I ever seen a space shuttle wobble 5 seconds before launch. Also, the orange tank was designed to make sure there was structural integrity and the shuttle didn't wobble.
All they have pieces of are the shuttle. They get pieces of that because that probably, you know, that is real. Well, not real. It's going to go into space because there is no space. They curve off into the Bermuda Triangle and they either ditch them or they blow them up. Quite presumably, I would suspect blow them up because they're so high up there you can't even see them.
Okay, firstly, space is real. I know this because there are countless images and recordings of space. And no, they don't blow up or ditch the main shuttle, but instead, it lands back on the surface of the Earth like a glider plane. The booster and the tank are ditched though.
Beautiful day here down in NYC. Come on down, enjoy yourself. Talk about flat Earth with somebody. Maybe you'll wake somebody up. But also another thing with the space shuttle is when they do ditch these things and they do apparently explode, they don't have any pieces left. They've got nothing there, all right, except pieces of the shuttle itself. And the chemtrails, of course, if you had a plane, you can't be anywhere near these things. Just like a little background on NASA, I want to tell you, this thing, they bought 126,000 acres down there, and they kicked everybody out of that area where they launched this thing. Everybody they just kicked out. Get the fuck out of here. Bye-bye. We just bought your land. Go screw yourself. You're not allowed anywhere near these things when they're about to launch, nor are you allowed anywhere near it when it's just being set up and they're doing a preparatory launch on it. No, you're not allowed anywhere near this thing. You know why? Because if you really took a look at this ridiculous fake thing that NASA puts up there, those snakes, you'll see that that is probably a helium balloon up there, and the space shuttle doesn't have any seats in it. It's just completely hollowed out with nothing in it.
Let's think about that. Why would NASA want people around a shuttle with a massive tank filled with explosive gas nearby? It's obviously safety concerns.
Why would there be? Oh yeah, that's right, because of the astronauts actually go into the shuttle and they wave to us. No, they don't. They go in there and then they sneak out like little snakes that they are. And then they get back off. Oh, man.
This really is a crazy conspiracy theory. Let's take the Challenger mission for example. So you're telling me NASA spent $450 million to build a bouncy castle, have 7 members go in, then leave, then fake their deaths as NASA blows up the shuttle. Complete idiocy.
3 years, I'm still uncovering things. It's unbelievable. I mean, all of these years now, I'm still uncovering things, and it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. About Hollywood, about the sports, about the government, about the billionaires, about all the companies that are out there. That's why flat earthers can't stop, because there's so much shit out there. There's so much fucking material that we're dealing with here that we've got to wake people up. You know, it's not only it is all about flat earth, but it's not only waking people up to the fact like that. Take some other subject and wake them up about that subject, and then get into flat earth. That's the best way to do it. You really have to do it like that. You know, just find out what they're at, sports especially. All right, sports, everybody loves sports. I felt like I was the only white Caucasian who hated sports. Apparently I'm not. All right, I think sports is the biggest bullshit racket out there. None of it's fucking true. It's all set. They all know who the winners are going to be way before they start the game. You know?
Sports are fixed. That's it. This isn't about flat earth anymore. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, remember to subscribe and check out my other flat earth videos as well.